Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkara Tarot and to your you versus them. Sagittarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Sagittarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Sagittarius spirit. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, I am setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Sagittarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, and this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Seven of Pentacles. So there's been a lot of disappointment in this connection, it seems, Sagittarius. At least one person feels they never got that offer. Now it's like they've been maybe they were waiting for the offer from the other person, but they felt it's no point. I mean, I think one person was waiting to be chosen, or maybe now they're healing. I think, but one person is healing now and saying, I'm no longer now waiting for any offer from them. I'm not going to be an option in their life. I'm going to choose myself. I now understand that the other person was maybe keeping secrets from me, or they were making promises they couldn't keep, or this person just broke my heart and they're just a heartbreaker and a promise breaker or something. I think one person is totally healing from the other person and taking back their power, taking back their energy, holding back now from the connection. That's in turn making the other person feel very insecure. They're feeling left behind, they're feeling left out in the cold, they feel things have become stagnant. I think they do have a lot of love in their heart, but I think they lack the courage. They do know that this is a twin flame connection, this is a soulmate connection. They have the clarity. So let's see then what's going to happen. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Sagittarius, but first let's start with asking the universe, what's really going on, spirit, in this connection? Why are these two feeling this way? What's the underlying reason for Sagittarius and their person to be feeling this way right now? Spirit, please guide us. Why is Sagittarius and their person feeling this way right now? All right, here it is. Okay, so Sagittarius, the first card here is regrets. That's the overall energy of our reading anyway. A lot of disappointment and regrets here. It says, someone feels remorse for how they behaved. Boundaries. A need to make and enforce strong boundaries. I think this was a lesson for one person to not give their heart away, or not to be over trusting, or just to keep boundaries up and allow people to kind of prove that they are right, going to be there before giving too much. So some boundaries had to be learnt. The third card is support. Look for security from those closest to you. If you're the one who's feeling down and out, well, you can ask friends or family, or a therapist to talk to and get support from. All right, so now let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other now, Sagittarius, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. Sagittarius and their person, spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person, spirit. All right, let's take a few more from another deck, Sagittarius. Sagittarius and their person, spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Okay, and a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Sagittarius and their person, spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I'm considering moving on with a soulmate, but I really didn't want to have to. I just have other responsibilities to take care of. My past of how I was raised affects how I act now in life. Losing hope in this connection. You are the most beautiful creature I have ever met. I don't feel threatened by the karmic anymore. They are just playing their role. If somebody was using an excuse of having other responsibilities or other connection which they had to be obligated towards, the one person is saying it's not that person's fault, it's your fault. I don't feel threatened by the karmic. It was between you and I. Just say something to me. I want to hold you tight in my arms and never let you go. No matter where I am, your thoughts never leave my mind. I need more time to figure things out as I'm ending my karmic cycles. Our union will happen in divine timing. We have to trust that. Meeting you was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I want to talk to you, but I'm just scared. I need more time. I talk to you a lot in my head. I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. I'm secretly obsessed with you. All right, so these were some of your messages, Sagittarius. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, I'm going to take an angel blessing card. And this one is going to be for the viewer. A blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the person who's been drawn to this reading today. Saji, it could be you, could be your person. So, well, you are surrounded by a lot of love. The universe is going to bless you with a lot of love in your life. Love. Or maybe there was love here in this connection, but somebody was just didn't have the courage to step up. So the love is there, but maybe it's not come to fruition. So, Spirit, tell me what's going on. Let's start with person A's energy. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based, and I don't know which side you're on. If this is your reading, you're resonating, then yes, one side would be you, one side would be the person who you're connecting to. And yes, it could be a love interest, spouse, ex, a secret crush, could even be a best friend or a co-worker or a relative or something. So use your discernment, use your judgment on that, but somebody you know really, really well. Most of you by now already know who this person is for you. So let's begin. Let's start with person A's energy. We're going to focus on one side only, Sagittarius, and later, once I'm done with one side, later we'll move to the other side. So 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, person A says, this connection never made me happy, Omkara Tarot. I'm no longer stressing on it. I'm no longer getting involved in the conflict of it. I'm not getting into any arguments or fights about it anymore. I just felt that I wasted time, or I didn't get the victory that I wanted. I just felt betrayed, and I'm kind of accepting this is over. Right now I'm pulling out all the swords they plunge into my back. I spent a lot of time trying to tap into my intuition, trying to figure out why they won't choose me, why they won't do this, why they won't do that. But now I'm I've kind of taken a back seat. I'm now choosing myself. I'm not waiting for anyone else to choose me. I'm not going to be an option in anyone's life, and I'm making my decision that I'm no longer going to focus on the past. I'm not going to waste any more time sitting in regret and sadness and sorrow of why didn't they should have, maybe we still can. No. Person A says I'm stepping out of that kind of energy, and I'm turning my life around to move towards a new 2 of Cups. So my own happiness, I'm not going to wait around to be an option in anyone's life. I'm taking a call. I'm passing the judgment. No more second chances here. Why do you feel this way, person A? Person A says, because I don't want to stay stuck in a situation. It's time for me to rebuild my own life, because I was probably dealing with somebody who was just somebody who was just a promise breaker or a heartbreaker, or somebody who just wanted some romance, but they didn't have the guts to take it to anything more than that. Person A feels that person B was keeping a lot of secrets from them. Yeah, so person A says, I have also now realized that since they are not willing to open up or express themselves to me, I'm also going to turn my back to this connection, and I'm going to put a lid on that cup of love and keep strong boundaries up and not overgive of my love. It's time for me to give to myself and, save my love for me or maybe somebody new, because they are not worth me pouring into when they are never going to step up. Okay, so person A, tell me, how do you feel about the connection now, and how do you see person B? Person A says, right now, Mgara Taro, I am healing myself. Yeah, I've realized that I've thought long and hard. I took a little time out to think about this connection. I have pretty much healed my own broken heart now. I've healed my broken heart. I've realized that I'm nobody's option. I can choose a new direction if I need to, if I want to. I can always stop waiting. I can choose a new path for myself. And yes, I have healed. I have healed from this heartbreak. In fact, I've learned to keep up strong boundaries, hold my energy back from people who are pretending to be somebody they are not, pretending to be false people, or just giving me, false promises. It's their ego, their pride. I've learned to protect myself. I now know how to see through the red flags of people who are pretenders, basically. So person A says, no, right now I'm moving towards a stable, brand new beginning for myself. I'm focusing on my money, I'm focusing on stabilizing my own life, and I'm not dealing with anyone who's going to always want it their way or the highway, and have want to have all the control over me and yet give me nothing. So, what action person A will finally take, I will open later, Virgo. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards. So, person B, you have the Five of Pentacles in your feelings, in your emotions. Why is that? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they're feeling very blue right now. They could be feeling uh, scared. They could be feeling in the dark. This person could be howling at the moon, literally. They feel that the other person has strong boundaries, has pushed them out of their life now. It's making them feel very disappointed, very discontent, and feeling left behind, basically, now. They're very disappointed because I think there's too much stagnancy that's happened in this connection now. Things could have stopped between the two of you. Yeah, they're feeling blocked. They're feeling blocked, and this stoppage is really not making them happy. This person is feeling that sun doesn't shine anymore. Why do you feel this way, person B? King of Cups. Because person B says, I did love them. I did love them, but I thought, maybe later. I wasn't ready to offer them any kind of commitment. So yes, they did play some mind games. They were trying to maybe get the better of person A to keep them from not asking too many questions or not ask for any kind of commitment. For some reason, which only they know, they were holding back. Then they were biding for time. I think they were biding for time, that maybe I can get away with behaving the way I'm behaving, because maybe later, right now I'm not ready to offer them anything. I don't have the capacity or capability to offer anything. So let me bide some time. And they didn't realize that kind of behavior would actually make person A give up on them. Now they feel the other person has dropped them, given up on them, become very strong, taken back their energy, and that is what is making person B now disappointed. Now they're feeling, oh my God, I should have invested when the time was right. I had that opportunity. I should have put in more effort, more work. Why didn't you, person B? Why didn't you? Because they were a fool. Because they were a fool, or they were not in any position to offer a new beginning. For some reason or the other, they were not in a position to take that leap of faith where they could offer person A a new beginning. So yes, they could have played mind games. But that kind of, now they realize, was the reason for the ending of this connection. So person B, tell me, how do you see the connection now? How do you see person A and how do you feel about this connection? Two of Cups. What's the Two of Cups? Two of Cups. Oh, they're very frustrated. They're very, very frustrated because they do see person A as a soulmate. They do, in their fantasy world, they do imagine themselves coming forward with some kind of an apology. They imagine that what it would be like to come back with person A. But in reality, they are feeling the complete opposite. They feel they've been cut out. The other person has given up on them. They've lost out on a Four of Wands connection, which was in their eyes a soulmate bond, soulmate connection. They feel that the other person has totally walked away from them emotionally and cut them out of their life. It's making this person very, very insecure now. They feel they lost out on a very big chance of a beautiful connection. Ace of Swords, yes, they feel they've been cut out. And the other person now has options, or they are moving away to somebody new. They won't want me back. It's like somewhere person B knows that it got messed up, where person may not even want to work with them again, especially after maybe the lies that was told, or, maybe person B never spoke their truth or something. They are scared. They're scared that they've been dropped now. They've been dropped and the other person has pulled back their power and become very strong and taken back their energy. All right, so what actions you guys will take? Okay, let's take another deck for this one. And Sagittarius, while I shuffle these cards, if this reading has been resonating, do let me know by tapping the like button. Helps me to get motivated to do more Saggy readings for you, and also helps the videos to circulate, I've been told. So thank you for that. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Ten of Cups. How's that in action? Is that towards person B, somebody new, or towards yourself? Once again, what's the Ten of Cups as an action? Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, the World, and the Empress. Person A says, yes, I did want the Ten of Cups with them. I did see the Ten of Cups with them, but they left me behind. It was a very sad situation. They never offered me anything. I was sitting there and feeling I wasted a lot of time, energy, effort here. I have regrets that I even thought that they were going to be the one who would step up and do right by me. Right now, I'm just I've shut this chapter down. I'm starting a brand new one where I'm focused on my own happiness, my own Ten of Cups. I'm not chasing the past anymore, Omkara Tarot. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am and what I'm capable of and what I can generate for my own self, and I'm only working towards that, and possibly somebody else, maybe somebody else who now with my boundaries I know will be the right person for me and who will offer me a Ten of Cups. Meanwhile, I don't mind if I'm single. I'm still working on myself, trying to bring in my own Ten of Cups, working on my money, working on my finances. And no, I'm not going to settle for anything less than what I deserve. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise? Action from person B. Queen of Cups. Person B still has a lot of love for person A. So what's your action towards them then? The Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. This person is very lonely. They're very, very lonely. They could be isolated. Now they're realizing all the love that the other person brought into their life. They are seeing person A as very loving, very kind, very generous. And I think they are kind of feeling that the other person has moved on from them. They could even be worried that the other person is now changed their avatar from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Wands energy, where they could be really shining. They could be worried that other people could be vying for their attention. Somewhere I think the worry is when they sit alone and they think about all that happened, as much as they now are seeing person A's value, they are in fact obsessed that person A is the one who would have been their perfect match. They're also a bit worried that person A doesn't want them that doesn't want them back anymore, or they've emotionally lost them, or person A has walked away from them. Somewhere they are now, I think, just learning a lesson. Yeah, about not making the right decision at the right time has big consequences. I think this person didn't make up their mind, or left the door open for too long, or never chose a direction. Now they are sitting contemplating the future. Now they are feeling left behind. They feel this barren land in front of them. They do want to come forward with some kind of an apology, but somewhere they are scared that the other person has already moved on. Yeah, so they're going through a tower and sitting in fond memories of person A at the moment. It's like now they're realizing that person A was the one who was their happiness, who they did love, but who is their star? They would love to reconnect, but somewhere, like I said, they feel the other person has strong boundaries up and has already moved on from them. So they could be sitting very discontent, lonely, sad, maybe trying to manifest that maybe one day, but I don't think this person has the courage right now to come forward. And also they're worried that person A, because they delayed it for so long, maybe person A has already given their heart to another. They're just sitting in disappointment at the moment. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Sagittarius. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.